Have you ever felt like your emotions are running the show and you're stuck in the passenger seat backwards? Well, in DBT, mindfulness is the very first tool that helps us with AuDHD put both hands back on the wheel and turn back around. And today, we're going to practice together, step by step. Let's do it. Welcome back, subscribers, to the Beginning DBT for AuDHD beginners. And if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. We hope to see more of you. I'm Susan Peters Chesley with Living Empowered Today, and I support adults 40 plus with AuDHD to live a life in self-acceptance, less stress, and more joy. So today in Module 2, we're exploring mindfulness, not just as a buzzword, but as a practical skill you can use in daily life to calm your body and regulate your emotions. Let's get to it. So in this section, I'm going to talk about what the core teachings of DBT are. Number 1 is what mindfulness really means in DBT. So mindfulness in DBT is paying attention to the present moment without judgment and without intention. It's not about emptying your mind or finding nirvana, any of that things that, you may see online. It's just about noticing your thoughts, your feelings, and your sensations to those feelings, and then choosing how you respond. So the next step we're going to look at is number 2, why it helps emotional regulation. So when your emotions get really big, our nervous system reacts automatically. We go to fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And fawning is, where you put that mask on and you make yourself subservient, Mindfulness helps us pause, notice what's happening, and shift from autopilot to choice. And for autistic and AuDH adults, this pause is powerful. It interrupts spirals, reduces overwhelm, and gives us tools to respond with clarity instead of impulse. Now, before I go on to the rest of the course, I want to take a moment and give you a safety note. You want to go at your own pace, but a quick but important note is, while mindfulness is helpful for many people, there's research out there that shows that in some cases, mindfulness or meditation, especially deep meditation, can bring up difficult emotions, old memories, or even increase your distress temporarily. Again, I said, especially if it's done for long periods of time. So for a small number of people, this can actually worsen your mood. If you notice that any consciousness practice makes you feel heavier, more anxious, or overwhelmed, that's your cue to pause, ground yourself, or use another coping skill that feels safe. You want to think of mindfulness as something to experiment with. It's not a prescription. It's not a doctor's orders. You want to just go at your own pace and take your time and see if it's even for you. Just a few moments, 30 seconds. Start with 30 seconds and go from there. So let's try a short mindfulness practice together. You can do this seated, standing, or even lying down. Step 1, you want to anchor your breath. You place a hand on your chest or your belly, whichever one is comfortable for you. Take one slow breath in and one slow breath out. Let's try it. Now, you want to shift your attention to your 5 senses after you've let out your breath. What do you see, hear, feel, smell, or taste right now? Just notice, no judgment, no interrogation, just noticing. The third step is to name the present moment. You want to say quietly to yourself, in this moment, I am safe. I am aware. I can choose my next step. Now, take a moment to notice, how do you feel physically, emotionally, and mentally? If you feel calm, great, wonderful, that's the purpose. If you feel unsettled, that's okay too. It's simply information to help you to adjust your practice next time. So let's try a practical application. So you want to try using this 3-step mindfulness check-in when, 1, you might feel anxiety rising. 2, you're about to have a difficult conversation. Or 3, you notice you're having racing thoughts. You can do this at any point where, anxious, you feel like you're going to be out of control. You might spiral, even if you're in public or private. It only takes 60 seconds. And with practice, it rewires how you respond to stress. And you can do this, like I said, in public, very quietly, because it doesn't require a big to-do. Just quiet breathing and think about those 3 steps. Mindfulness check-in. Mindfulness is the foundation of DBT, dialectical behavior therapy. It's the skill that makes all the others work. So if you practice it daily, even in small doses, I do suggest tiny doses at first, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Practice it daily, and you'll notice your ability to regulate your emotions will grow stronger. Now, upcoming in Module 3, we'll explore how to identify and name your emotions so you can work with them instead of against them. As always, don't forget to download today's mindfulness practice PDF in the description. It includes a 1-minute script, safety reminders, and a reflection prompt. I'm Susan Peters Chesley with Living Empowered Today. Remember, you are capable of growing, and you are not alone. See you in the next one.